Next app I want to talk about is our Bounties app. This is one of the most unique apps and one of the most unique features on the WAP platform. And I'm going to show you how to use it, how it works, and actually give you a few examples. So the Bounties app lets you pay users for actually completing tasks. So you can actually pay your community members for doing something. Right now, a very popular use case is for someone to take your content and post it on social media, and you pay them $1 for every 1,000 views they get. So let's go ahead and add the Bounties app. And I'm going to go ahead and say earn money for completing tasks. And let's go to configure. And so I'm going to hit create a bounty. And I'm going to use a social media shout out. So a lot of people will pay $5, $10, $20 if you talk about their product on Twitter. This is a really good way to actually grow your community. If you're a sports bettor, a crypto trader, you can pay people $10 to share a winning trade that they had inside of your community. If you have a social media course, you can give people $5 plus an affiliate commission to promote your social media course. And so it's a really cool way to just pay people for completing specific tasks. You can pay people to request features. You can pay people to share a success story inside of your WAP. But you can do so many different things. You can get really creative here. It's a blank canvas. You're just paying them to complete any task. If you need a graphic designer, you can say, I'll pay you $50 if you give me a logo. Just throw it up as a bounty. It's very cool. And so to set this up, you just make the bounty title. You make a description. So this is where you kind of like set your requirements and what you want people to do. And then you can actually set the amount. So I'll just do $10 for a social media shout out. And then I'm going to choose US dollar. And then that's pretty much all I need to do. I can upload a photo if I want to make a nice banner to promote this. And then again, one other option is allowing multiple payouts. So let's say that I want to pay people based off how many views they get. So I'll pay you $1 for every 1,000 views you get. I would actually hit allow payout multiples, meaning that if they get 10,000 views, I'm going to pay them this price times 10. So $1 for every 1,000 views. They got 10,000 views, so it's 10 times $1. That's what allow payout multiples would let me do. But I'm going to make this just one task that people can complete. It's $10 flat rate if you make a tweet about my product. So I'll hit publish, and now anybody can see this bounty inside of my community. So as you can see here, this is what the bounty looks like as an actual user. And if they were to make a tweet, they would just take a screenshot. They would hit submit. They would say, I made the tweet from my account at the Brett way. And then they would upload a screenshot of the tweet, and then they'd hit submit. Once they hit submit, you can see their submission here, and see that it's pending, okay? So now that you can see that the submission is pending, the creator, the owner of the WAP, you, has to review it, make sure they actually did the task correctly, and then you'll hit approve. Once you hit approve, that money automatically gets sent to the person who completed the bounty. So that's what makes WAP so special. WAP has payment services. You can pay your users for doing this all on the platform. So it's very nice, and it's something that I actually think is one of the best features about our product. Now, as an actual creator, let me show you how to actually review the submission. So as a creator, I just go into the app settings here. I go to configure, and I can see there's one pending submission. And so as a creator, I go here, I look at the submission, I see, okay, it's this user. He made the tweet from his account, and then ideally they either link the tweet or they uploaded a screenshot showing me the tweet. Once I verify that it's legit, all I have to do is hit approve, and the money gets paid out. Simple as that, and you can do this for any task. Now, this is one of my favorite features, and I love it because it's actually something that's on the Discover marketplace. You can see all the different bounties that are in different communities right here on the Discover, and it's actually sorted by who's paying out the most each day. So as we can see, Brez, who is a popular YouTuber, he's getting around 100,000 views per video on YouTube right now. He is paying people to take his YouTube content and clip it on short form. So they'll take my 30-minute YouTube video, cut it down into a 30-second clip, and then post that on TikTok or Instagram on your own account. And he's going to pay you $300 for every million views you get. And so he has a full-blown bounty app just to pay his viewers to clip his content and get him even more views, which is why he's growing on social media so fast. So he's paid out $571. That means he's gotten over 1.5 million views by having these clippers just do it for him through this Bounties app. Super powerful. Another example is post your winning slip on Twitter. This is a sports betting community. They're paying $5 anytime you post your winning bet on Twitter and shouting out this community. Clip Curator is doing getting roasted to get paid. So they're an educational platform teaching people how to be clippers, and they actually will tell people in their community, if you talk to us and help us help you, we'll pay you $25. So if they submit a sales call for everybody to see, then the actual owners of the community will critique it and they'll pay that person $25 for actually going ahead and allowing them to give them feedback. And so it's a really good way to go above and beyond as a course seller, as a community host, to actually make sure you're holding your users accountable and making sure they're doing the work. And that way you can actually even help them and pay them to let you help them. It's a very interesting concept and something that I see is very powerful. Now, another bounty that I think is really important is going to be basically a bounty that sharing your success inside of a community. So one of the best ways to keep community morale high is to create a forum, call it success. And basically anytime someone joins your community, anytime they get a win, anytime they've learned a skill, they've applied it, they got a customer, they actually go into the success forum and share what they did that was so successful. So for example, in a clipping community, if you're a clipper and you're trying to make money, let's say you make a video, it gets 100,000 views, you made $100, you should go into the success forum, share the video so other people in the community can know what's working, and kind of just flex that you were successful. Share your knowledge, show them what you did, and help people. And so as a community owner, as an owner of a WAP, I want to encourage people to do that. This WAP, Bravo 6 Affiliates, is paying people $10 if they share success. So if they made money as an affiliate, they're paying you $10 just to post what you did, how you did it, and sharing your success with the community, because that helps everybody. And also, this is really important as a community owner because this will boost morale. It basically shows everybody that, yes, what is being taught in this course is actually helping me and it's actually working. And so I highly recommend making a forum on success, and I'll actually teach you how to do that in the very next video. So that's the Bounties app. It's super unique. You can scroll through the Discover page to see what other people are doing to maybe get some ideas, but this is really powerful and it's only possible on WAP. So get this set up. I'm excited to see what you make.